is the daily encounter where we use dice tables and a couple of creative prompts and basically create something usable for any of our games. We're system agnostic here. These are just big ideas, inspiration. So I wrote, there's two D100 lists that I wrote back when we started this project just to give us something to run with. And it looks like a 90 in the back. 90 gives us many miracles. Many miracles. Very good luck. Yeah, I kind of like the luck aspect. Maybe we play with luck. First table. So the way we typically build these is 2 or 3 tables. I think this is going to be 3, but this first one is probably going to be a short one. That's their lucky ... So not a lucky rabbit's foot, not a lucky 4-leaf clover. What's the lucky thing that a character either carries around with them or trusts, relies on? That's their lucky number. Okay, could work with that. Number, pendant, flask, sword, button, their lucky shoe. I do like flask, that's a good one. Tooth, which the tooth fairy didn't take. Quill, okay. I'm gonna say lucky arrow. Why doesn't he fire that one? That's his lucky arrow. Their lucky full suit of play. That would be pretty lucky, actually. How about a pin? Lucky pin. That's their lucky day. I'm gonna say hat. Yeah, maybe turn a phrase. That's their lucky whatever it is. So for the second table, we thought it might have gone bad when ... So now we need something that we say, hey, that's your good luck. Your good luck thing, right? But well, then they caught on fire. Something's always catching on fire. How about they yeah, I like they fell. Oof, struck by lightning would be decidedly unlucky. When they lost that bet. Found a curse book, found a wanted poster. What kind of curse? How about we're cursed with silence? Connor. All right, since Construct said it and now you said it, I guess they were struck by lightning has to be one of these. Maybe the like the potion was a dud or something like that when something or maybe when a spell malfunctioned. Maybe their magic dies. I'm gonna say something simple. They got us lost. All right, now this is the clincher, this twist. This third table is gonna bring it all around. But as it turns out, ... So this is like, it seemed like bad luck on first blush, but as it turns out, they would have been drafted. But as it turns out, they met their love. The Court of Mages was behind it all. Some sort of, yeah, tied to maybe some sort of revelation, like maybe it reveals, I mean, it kind of just had it reveals something. So maybe, how about finding something? Like specifically finding something, like something like they uncovered they found the treasure. You know, as a result of that happening, that's how we avoided the poison gas filling the room. As it turns out, it was a long con. The whole time, we thought it was. Let's do it. It was switched with a fake. I like that. Of course, it's gonna be interesting in certain situations, but 'twas fate. Okay, let's give it a shot. A D10, a couple of D8s. Can't help but roll again. That is their lucky arrow. That's why they never fire it. And we thought it failed when they lost their magic. But as it turns out, we were wrong because they would have been drafted. So if they had appeared to have magic, then off to the war they go. Arrow saved them. 2, 1, and 3. That's their lucky pendant. So they're always wearing it. They have fixed it probably to their pommel of their sword. And we thought it failed when they fell off the boat. But as it turns out, it revealed the witch's influence. So the witch was like hanging on to the boat, or maybe falling down, sort of revealed the hidden compartment lower on the ship. And the witch was there hexing the trip the whole time. Need to do a reroll on. Reroll again, no repeats. Ooh, this is interesting. Again, I love when this stuff puts together ideas and we sort of come up with something that wouldn't have thought of. That's their lucky tennis poem. And they would recite it all the time, and we thought it failed them when they were suddenly cursed with silence. Maybe in a situation where they're able to only partially read it, but as it turns out, they met their true love. So it's almost like they were in a situation, maybe staving off a curse or something, or moving through a particularly tricky dungeon, using their lucky poem when suddenly struck silent. But then their favorite lucky poem was completed, spoken by someone new, someone approaching and says, "Oh, I can finish that poem for you." Turns out that person's their true love. That is their lucky number. Okay, so, they always pick it. They always bet on it. They always notice that time of day. That's as much as they'll ever carry with them as multiples of that number. We thought it failed them when they were falsely accused, because whoever stayed in room number 7, that's who committed this crime. But as it turned out, they avoided the assassin, because if they had taken the room that was assigned to them, the person that everyone thought that was their room at the inn, that person didn't make it through the night. How unfortunate for the victim that they agreed to change rooms with our friend, with their lucky number. That, of course, is their lucky flask. And we thought it failed them. Well, first of all, we thought they were out of their minds, because who has a lucky flask? And they spent just a little bit too much time with it. We figured it failed them when they wandered out and were struck by lightning. But once again, we were wrong, because the lightning also hitting the base of a tree, cracking it open, allowed them to find the lost treasure that the druids had hid there ages ago. So we may never hear the end of that stupid lucky flask. Yeah, that's a good one, Connor. I agree. So give it a roll and let me know what you got down in the comments. Also, I made this. It's a 2-pack of encounters, 2 books in the pack, and each one has 10 encounters, kind of like this one, with some extra bonuses thrown in. Knock knock, it's me, the goblin outside. These are monster-focused encounters. Strange Growings On, these are mysterious ones that are kind of meant to be head scratchers for your party. They're completely system agnostic, and the way that they're laid out kind of gives you the tables to roll on, gives you some example kind of inspiring ideas, and there's these little bonus rolls you can do in the bottom of each page to add some extra wrinkles in there. So there's a bunch of them. I'm really proud. It's the first thing like it that I've made, and I hope to do more. So you can get it right now on my shop. That's at shop.ryanimmeldm.com. I would love it if you would check it out. It's a great way to support me and the channel, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. I think they're pretty great.